Hello. Thanks for dropping in. It is a new day, and I'm still here looking at this Commodore 64C smaller, compact circuit board for the Super PLA. And why am I looking at it? Well, because I decided yesterday that it's funny, I don't see any stickers on this saying Westchester Burn In or other things. I don't know what other things. Oh, NTSC Pass QC probably means quality control. That might be burn in. Anyway, I hooked this up to my Commodore 128 power supply that has been modified to work on a Commodore 64, and I left it with the diagnostic cartridge in there because I certainly don't want this machine going to somebody and having something go wrong. I do not. So I left it. Now, of course, I didn't leave the monitor on because I didn't want to listen to the testing of the SID chip endlessly. So, I do not know. Well, first of all, is it still working? That is the big question. And secondly, is it still working? That's really all that matters. So the monitor is coming alive. Oh, there we are. We're still running. Oh, it has now run the diagnostics 1,393 times. Seems pretty good. Unless I feel around. You know. Ew. $1,394 times. Anyway, that is enough of that. I will turn it off, and with great care, and no swearing, there we go, I will remove the dead test cartridge. And then, oh, sorry, it was the dead test, but it wasn't on the dead test. And then I will turn it on, and make sure, ta-da, it comes up. It is good. Yes. Life is good. Hello, Penny. Penny. Hello, Penny. You gonna come and say hello? Penny? I hear her. Penny! She does not seem interested in welcoming us today. Anyway, here is the board. Later today, it will go away to a better place where it will be used and loved and enjoyed and appreciated. It will. So, Hagrid should be happy. There's happy Hagrid. Oh. And if you remember, inside this bag, this wee bag, is a Commodore calculator. Let's turn it on. Oh, it's still there. I remember before that, especially with the, oh yeah, it's, I guess I gotta work the keyboard a little more. Although now it seems to be doing okay. The 9 key, or sometimes when I pressed it, a 1 would come up. But we must remember, this has been sitting around for, 30, 40 years. And isn't it sleek and magical? Isn't it? Model 887D it is. And I do not have the charger, although the charger was purchased for it, because I have the bill. But once again, I don't know what year exactly. Anyway, isn't that sleek? It does not do tons of things. Multiplies, divides, adds, subtracts. But it's just, it's a beautiful thing. Beautiful. Beautiful. I will put it back in its case. Oh. And as I sit here, I think, well, it's time to turn this off and disconnect it. And just have one last look over. It's looking good. It is. It is a PCB assembly number 250469. And then underneath it, it says PCB number 252311, revision 3, made in Hong Kong. Yes. Lovely, 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 lovely. So now I need to set this aside carefully because later on this afternoon, it will go away. Not that I'm looking forward to this. It is, you know what, it is... you know what, I have too much stuff, I'm going to sell stuff, I am, but it is tough to let one of the children go. It is. So, I'm still going to get this desk tidied up, and I'm going to start a new bin with just parts and things to do with the 64C, with the new boards. So I have everything all together, so I don't have to go hunting and hunting. And you know what? There might be more. I'll see. I don't know if any of you remember, if you look back at my earliest videos, I was actually shooting in a different room, and I had my pool table full of stuff. Well, the pool table is still full of stuff. And at the moment, I haven't been able to get in there. But I'm about to. Maybe I'll take you on a little tour. Maybe. First, I got to get the lights turned on in there. And that will be just getting in there. I mean, what I basically done is, years ago, when Andrew was little, and I didn't want him getting into things, also, there's a step down into this room. And I didn't want him going, boom, splat. So, I got a very large TV. It's still a tube one. And it just fills the doorway nicely. It's a wider than average door. So we used to play on the Wii and do other things there. It was all good. But I got to get in there because I've got to get things. Excuse me. I do. So I believe I need to move that television and then decide what's happening with it. It is a big beast of a thing. Big beast. Big. And, I mean, the plasma flat screens are heavy. Well, this isn't a flat screen. This is a monster. I don't know the dimensions. I think it's a Brevia or something other from Sony. It's big. Anyway. Yes. I need to get it out of the way. Certainly, you know what? A table like this would probably hold it. But I'm not likely to put it up on this. I have other things to do. I'll see about this. Anyway, maybe we'll go on a walkabout tour there. It will be a busy day. Of course, I have the usual dishes and laundry to do. And I have to prepare all the stuff. I should find some sort of a box, I believe. And maybe I should wrap this in bubble wrap to keep it safe. I think, yes. Anyway, what else am I going to do today? I don't know. I mean, I really want to get the tables here cleared off so that I can test things. I've got a lot of monitors to go through. And you know what? I'm pretty sure they all work. But just like with this, I will set it up. And we're coming up on the weekend. You see, in Ontario, we have this varying electricity rate thing. Not as bad as Texas, where in the midst of a disaster, if you have electricity for 3 days, they charge you $20,000 or something. But during the day, I think pretty much prices. Penny! Penny! I hear you, Penny. Prices are pretty much tripled. So if I'm going to do a burn-in test on a bunch of monitors, I'll certainly do it either at night or over the weekend. But I do need to get things cleared off. And then, of course, there's the endless project called the 9090 project, which I must get back to. Or maybe, you know what? Maybe it's time, just like the old original pet that I really don't have time to deal with. Maybe it's time to gather everything I have that could possibly be related to the 9090 and the 9060. And I believe in the basement I have found another couple of hard drives that would have been in these such drives. Maybe it's time to gather the whole bunch of everything together and sell it and let somebody else do the tinkering and the figuring. And it would be nice to hear of their success. It would be. Well, yeah. This board is lovely, 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 lovely. I'm very pleased that I have found it. But you know, when I don't have any more of these boards to tinker on, I will not be sad, because, as I've said before, this chip here is the devil. The devil. It is, I don't even know what it says on it. Anyway, it has strange spacing, it has lots of pins, and it's a pain. I mean, this one here has no cursor. I don't think it's going to be this devil chip. I think it's going to be a 6526 chip. I think. But I don't know. But sadly, most of these boards have two things socketed. The video chip and the SID chip. And the little support chip, the 8701, that goes with the video chip. This one happens to have the 6510, or the 8500 as it's known, also in a socket, but most everything else is not. And it's not that desoldering is not possible, it's possible. It just takes a while. And much like many of the other things, I just don't have time to tinker at this moment as much as I would like. So, yes. Well, the day is young. So I guess I should get started. First, bubble wrap. And gather everything together that is going away today. And then see about finding suitable storage bins or boxes to put things in here, or put things up here, off of here, so that then, first of all, I need to make sure things are marked and documented and all, which I think they are, and get this area clear so I can set about. I mean, what I'd really like to do is have it set up here that I can test a 64 and have, besides just the cartridge thing, have a certain number of things set up and hooked up and ready to test, that when I have a 64 that I might put up for sale, that I can say, yes, the cartridge works, yes, it works with a disk drive and a printer, yes, the monitor, you know, the output is fine, it works with the joysticks, it works with a cassette, and maybe I could, I mean, a way to test out the user port would be to plug in a modem and just make sure that it seems happy. It would be nice, yes. But first, I must get this cleared off, and other spaces. I need to be able to test lots of things quickly but thoroughly, and systematically. I do. Alright, what am I doing? I guess I'm going to find some bubble wrap and carry on. So, tested, I think it was 1,394 times, and it's all good. All good. So Haggard, you can dance. Do a little spin. Yeehaw. And, oh, I have to ship something. I have to ship the drive mechanism from a 1541. I do. And, I want to make sure that goes well. So I'm pondering, because it's not something I often ship. So I know the box doesn't have to be huge, but it has to be big enough. And once again, I'm believing that bubble wrap is key. Alright, so have a great day. I have things to do. Some of them I will record. Many of them, not really. Alright, let's take a deep breath. And get to it. So, thanks very much for being here. Questions and comments, always welcome. Bye for now.